Hello and welcome back to another video of Dragon Quest Walk Tutorials. I am KoHitsuGZ, and in this video we're continuing our series on the end quest bosses. So right now I am standing right in front of the dungeon for Quest 7 Episode 10. So the boss that's featured here is going to be the Soul Reaver Noble. So the Soul Reaver Noble will be accompanied by two hovering spirits. As we go further in the dungeon, I will explain more about this particular boss. But first, let's go into our characters. So, similar to the last battle, we're going to have my standard healing sage. So, not much has changed in terms of equipment. It's all pretty much the same. In terms of souls, I have added two new souls. I have added Baramos, which gives you a plus 10 to skill HP recovery effects. Then also you have the Silver Devil, which gives you plus 7. Then the Metal Hoimin and the Dark Disciple we've already gone over last video, so I'm going to continue on to the Ranger. So the Ranger is going to be equipped with the Baroque Edge. So the Soul Reaver is going to be weak against EO based attacks. So as you remember, the Baroque Edge has Rush Attack, which is a EO based attack. So I'm hoping that that's going to be effective against him. And then of course I'm going to have the Wild Gear on. It doesn't have any specific resistances against this particular enemy, but this was the best that I could find for my Ranger. Then as for souls, only one soul has really changed. I actually moved my Ultimate Evil Priest to this slot, and over here I had added Serganus. So Serganus has skill weapon and physical technique damage plus 3, but it also has Io Tokugi damage, special skill damage plus 7. Also, the Soul Reaver boss has a Mahiro spell, so an ice spell. So I have now resistance plus 7 to ice spells. Now if I continuing on, now I can use a Armamentalist. So now this is what my Armamentalist is equipped with. This is going to be pretty much the Lamia gear. So we have Lamia staff, which is going to have the strong Ionazun. So this is of course going to be a Ionazun Armamentalist. So all the armor, or the Lamia's raiment, crown, the raiment, chest piece, and leggings are all going to boost Ionazun. Then for the souls, it's all going to be plus spell damage. So I have changed out a couple of souls. I can now use Zoma, which gives me plus 10% to spell damage, and also gives me plus 10% to resistance to ice spells. I also add in Nuo, again giving me plus 10. And also, the Soul Reaver has Dorma attacks, so I also get a plus 5 to Dorma. Then I have this particular soul, the Ohina-sama Slime. So this gives me plus 3 to spell damage and plus 7 to EO spell damage. Then for my Battlemaster, armor has not changed. I'm still wearing the Gaika armor. Since the Soul Reaver is going to be weak against EO based attacks, I have equipped my Battlemaster with the Crystal Claw. As you know, the Crystal Claw has the powerful God Smash technique, so that is an EO based attack. And as for souls, hasn't really changed that much since the last battle, except for this particular soul over here. I have added the Giga Demon. In place of King Leo, and mainly because it actually gives me boosts in the stats that King Leo also had. So King Leo had +6 for weapon and physical technique damage. This is +7, and then for critical attack damage, King Leo had 3. This is a 4. Then actually real quick with pearls, with this Battle Master, the Soul Reaver is going to be a undead. So I have added a zombie, an S grade zombie damage +10% to this particular character, and also EO damage +7% and +2 to guard. For my Armamentalist, +10% damage to EO, and also this will be +10% to EO. For my Ranger, it's going to be +10% to EO and also +40 to their agility. And then for this A grade soul, it's going to be +7% to EO and +20 for their agility. And then of course for the Sage, it's going to all be about recovery, so +6 recovery. Then also gives me a +5 to boggy spell damage, and this one in particular +6. And then all stats effects I have +3 against. So this dungeon is recommended level 60, and I have a level 53 Sage, a level 55 Ranger, a level 55 Armamentalist, and a level 50 Battle Master. I think I can still get through this with no problem, so let's go ahead and try it out. So again, this is going to be 5 battles, and this first battle is going to be against 2 Frost Gizmos and 1 Blizzard. So these will be pretty easy battles, so I'm just going to auto battle through them. Okay, and then the second battle is going to be against 3 Bone Prisoners. Wow, all 3 of them shadow down, and all 3 of them dead. Again, like, these are pretty easy. Then for the third battle, it's going to be 2 Shield Ogres and 1 Silver Devil. Or actually, it's going to be 1 Mimic, 1 Silver Devil, and 1 Shield Ogre. And then this fourth battle should be 2 Chimeras and 1 Arm Lion. Okay, so that brings us to the final battle with the Soul Reaver and the hovering spirits. So before we go in, the Soul Reaver Noble is a zombie type enemy. It's going to have around 20,000 HP, have 2 attacks per turn. It has Samidare Zuki, which is a thrust attack that does 4 attacks to random party members. It can do Dorokuma, which is a dark based spell. It can also do Doromoa, which is also the strongest dark based spell. It has Mahiro, which is the ice spell. Then it has Curse Attack. We saw that in a previous video, which it will attack and will cause Curse. Its weaknesses is actually going to be EO, of course, so that's why I have EO based weapons. Other resistances, or actually other weaknesses, are going to be Mera and Gira, and resistances is Hyaro and Dorma. The hovering spirits are going to have about 10,000 HP each, only attacks once per turn. They have a standard attack, Merami, which is Fireball, Manusa, which casts an illusion on all party members, which decreases the chance physical attacks will land. They have Curse, which again has the HP of one party member, and then they also have a self-destruct, in which the spirit will self-destruct and do 300 damage to all party members. And they are, of course, weak against EO attacks. So I am going to do with my Ranger Rush Attack, or Rush Burst. And hopefully someone will be Shadowbound. That did very good damage. No Shadowbound. Okay. So now I'm going to do God Smash. I want to get rid of the Soul Reaver Noble as quickly as possible. So I'm going to attack him. Okay, 1600. Good. And then of course here, this is going to be Iona Zone. Okay, and good. That was Force Break. Then for my Sage, what I will probably do, actually, I'm gonna see if Rukani will work. And it missed. Okay. Okay, that was supposed to be a curse attack. And that was also a curse attack, but they did not cause curse on either of these particular characters. Merami. And again, we're going to do Rush Burst. Okay, Iona Zone. And Force Break. Then we are going to do, again, God Smash against the Noble. And then, of course, with my Sage, I'm going to heal my Ranger. Me. And okay, nice Echo. Okay, that's Dormoa. Ooh, that did a lot of damage. Ooh, okay. Okay, so that was Manusa. So that actually puts, like I mentioned, puts an illusion on if you're doing physical attacks. They put it on my caster, so that doesn't really matter. So again, going to do Rush Attack, Rush Burst. Then going to do God Smash. Okay, then of course Iona Zone. Again, Force Break. And then of course I'm going to use Behomi on my Armamentalist. Ooh, okay. So my Battle Master is down. So what I will most likely do is I'm going to use a Young Leaf to resurrect him. And of course, Guard Smash. Or God Smash on the Noble. 2,000 damage. Then my Armamentalist, Iona Zone. And the Soul Reaver is down, so I only have the Hovering Spirits left. So this should be... Oh, so there goes the self-destruct. Hopefully that... Okay. So they both use self-destruct at the end. But luckily I still had some of my characters left. And self-destruct does do a lot of damage. So that will happen. But as you can see, I did get through the dungeon. It was okay. Not bad. Skip that. Okay, and that was Quest 7 Episode 10 dungeon. Again, you're going to want to use EO based weapons for this. So I hope this video was informative. With the self-destruct, that actually happens quite often with those type of enemies that do have that ability. The only way you can really prepare for it is to really be at full health. Make sure you have high durability. If you don't, make sure that one of your characters can stay alive at the end. That's all I can say about that. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, please give it a like. Please subscribe if you want to see more. I will be doing the Quest 8 Episode 10 battle as well. That is actually going to be a bit rough, though. With that battle, I will be able to use my level 65 characters and a lot of the strong souls and gear that I do have. So I'm going to try to come up with the best strategy for that particular battle, because I know when I first did it, I was level 62 at the time, and I actually struggled quite a bit. But yes, I'll see you in the next video, and yeah, see you later.